This is Henry Frederick of Headline Surfer, and I'm here with Ken Squier, the veteran broadcaster of the Daytona 500. And Mr. Squier, how excited are you about today's Daytona 500?
Excited as every one of them. A great American race.
What's your thought about the big crash last night with the nationwide race?
Well, I thought that so much of what they had put in place worked.
With the catch fence and everything?
Being considerably worse. And I thought that the catch fence did catch the majority of a 3,000+ pound car. And the most remarkable thing was it saved the driver's life. That way that thing was built, the front of sore, but then it broke away. And whenever you get something that's static and it hits something that hard, usually is bad for the human being. That's the one thing that will bend or break. And I was amazed to see that kid Larson get out of it. I really was.
Oh, the rookie driver.
Yeah, good kid. We're going to hear a lot more from him.
What do you think about Danica Patrick taking the pole for the 500?
I think that's remarkable. And I think it's so important. Women should be able to compete on the same level as men. Yeah.
And Dale Earnhardt Jr., the most popular driver for the umpteenth time?
Well, he's won here before. He can do it again. He's a candidate. No question. I think Stewart is. I think.
You think Stewart could finally win it this time?
Well, yeah, but Harvick really looks good.
You think he's the favorite?
I think he has to be the favorite. And I've got Stewart second, and I've got Clint Boyer third. Who knows? That's why you go to a race. You know?
Now, I remember when I was a kid watching you on TV, and back in the late 70s, you had the in-car cameras, and that was a big deal back then. But you still had the race on tape delay. Today, it's totally different.
Well, that was all live, 83, and they do such a good job now. It's so, there's so many dimensions to it, because it's not two teams fighting each other, it's 43, and they're all very serious. So that's part of the mix in the salad to keep it all stirred up.
One quick question, what do you think of these new Gen 6 cars?
I don't know yet. I haven't, we saw them in the 150s, we saw them in that special race, but we haven't seen them really anywhere but on this 2.5-mile track. So it'd be fun to see what happens in Charlotte. It'd be fun to see Martinsville.
Well,
but it's a step. It's a step. It looks like it's in the right direction.
Well, thank you for taking the time with us.